Stock Daily Insights. Your daily market compass.
Today's updates. We've got some important topics lined up for today. 1. Strong recommendations from the Chinese government. 2. Updates on Tesla's production and operations. 3. Can Toyota's solid-state battery change the game? If you're interested in these areas, make sure you stick around. This is some critical info you won't want to miss. Alright, let's dive in. China's strong recommendations. First, let's talk about policy news. Recently, the Chinese government issued a strong recommendation to local auto manufacturers. They're advising that even if these companies are building factories globally to avoid punitive tariffs on Chinese exports, they should keep advanced EV technologies within China. Essentially, the government is encouraging companies to export knockdown kits, basically assembling critical parts domestically and shipping them to export markets for final assembly. This move helps protect China's competitive edge in technology while still allowing global expansion to navigate international trade barriers. This recommendation has a significant impact on Chinese EV brands, aiming for markets in Europe and North America. The globalization of China's automotive industry is accelerating, but this requirement to keep core technology local could influence production and supply chain strategies. There's been some debate about whether Chinese automakers truly have a technological advantage. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. It's clear that going global is now a critical step. Now, there's some data that really illustrates just how saturated the Chinese EV market has become. As of August 2024, there are 187 different EV models available in China, far exceeding the global average. Interestingly, only 13 of these models have a market share above 2%. This means the market is flooded with too many options, making it tough for most to stand out. Tesla's Model Y continues to lead with an 8.7% market share and 463,000 units sold. Following closely is BYD's Seagull, holding a 7.6% share with 404,000 units sold. The Seagull's price is about half that of the entry-level Model Y, reflecting strong demand for affordable EVs in China. Despite the wide array of choices, sales are concentrated around a few models. The top 5, 10, and 15 models account for 30%, 46%, and 57% of the total market, respectively. This leaves many other models with minimal market presence. The oversaturation has made it difficult for many models to maintain strong sales, leading to speculation that weaker models may soon disappear. With such fierce competition, major players like Tesla and BYD are holding strong. And with Elon Musk reportedly planning another visit to China soon, the question is, what's his agenda this time? Could it be some news about FSD? Stay tuned for more on that front. Tesla Cybertruck update. Moving on to Tesla's production news. Recent reports suggest that Tesla has drastically reduced the available color options for its Cybertruck wraps, from 11 down to just 3. They've also halted this service in Texas. When Tesla first introduced the vehicle wrap service in October 2023, it was initially available for the Model 3 and Model Y. When the Cybertruck was launched, 2 color options were offered, matte black and satin white. Over time, these options expanded to 11 by March 2024. The most recent update from Tesla shows that popular colors like forest green, satin deep gray, lavender purple, and tactical green have been removed, leaving only satin rose gold, satin stealth black, and satin ceramic white. Prices remain between $6,000 and $6,500, but Tesla hasn't explained why so many colors were cut. Speculation points to potential supply issues, although some of the removed colors, like satin deep blue and forest green, were quite popular, so it's hard to say if it's really a demand issue. Starlink's emergency alert test. Starlink has some exciting news as well. T-Mobile recently tested a wireless emergency alert system using Starlink satellite technology. This test marks the first time that the US has successfully sent and received a wireless emergency alert, WEA, via satellite. The signal was transmitted 217 miles into space to a Starlink satellite, which then relayed the alert back to Earth and into a designated geographical area, ultimately being received by a T-Mobile smartphone. T-Mobile's Chief Technology Officer John Saw tweeted that this test shows how Starlink satellites could become signal towers in space, improving connectivity in remote areas like mountain regions. This is part of a broader collaboration between T-Mobile and SpaceX, first announced in 2022, aimed at using Starlink's low Earth orbit satellites to provide not just SMS services, but voice and data, effectively extending mobile coverage to places traditional cell towers can't reach. T-Mobile plans to conduct large-scale service testing before a full commercial launch, and SpaceX aims to make these satellite-powered alert systems more accessible. The goal is that, in the future, even users on different networks can receive critical emergency alerts, something that could be incredibly useful in disaster scenarios. In addition, Starlink has launched a new, residential light, service plan. This plan offers unlimited data at a lower priority, meaning users get slower speeds but pay less. This plan is currently available in select areas, and reflects Starlink's ongoing efforts to make high-speed internet more accessible in regions where traditional internet infrastructure is limited or too expensive. Toyota's solid-state battery. Lastly, let's talk about Toyota and its solid-state battery. Toyota, a global leader in car manufacturing, has long been known for its highly efficient Prius hybrid. But as the world moves toward electric vehicles, EVs, Toyota has appeared hesitant to fully commit. Historically, the company focused more on promoting hydrogen fuel cells, rather than shifting entirely to EVs. Some have even said that Toyota may have bet on the wrong technology. Recently, Toyota received approval from the Japanese government to ramp up development of solid-state battery technology, signaling that the company is now trying to catch up. But will it be too late? Back in 2021, Toyota announced a breakthrough in solid-state batteries, but technical challenges and internal uncertainties delayed the project multiple times. Now, mass production is expected no earlier than 2030. Some argue that Toyota's strategy seems to be one of slowing down the transition to sustainable transportation. Initially, they put too much focus on hydrogen fuel cells, and were slow to pivot to competitive electric vehicles. This miscalculation may have caused Toyota to miss out on major market opportunities. While the company now appears to be quietly shifting gears, moving toward EV technology, they still haven't fully committed to abandoning fuel cells and hybrids. In the short term, these technologies still have a place, but in the long term, Toyota will likely have to face the reality that hydrogen fuel cells may not be viable for passenger vehicles. Their reluctance to give up on this technology, coupled with repeated announcements of breakthroughs, has likely affected consumer interest in EVs. This delaying tactic might be part of Toyota's broader strategy to slow down the widespread adoption of EVs. But as the global auto market increasingly shifts toward electric, Toyota's approach will be put to the test. In summary, Toyota is still working on its EV transition, but the strategic mistakes made in choosing which technology to back have cost them a chance to dominate the market early on. In the coming years, as EV technology continues to develop, all eyes will be on whether Toyota can fully pivot to electric vehicles and regain its former dominance from the hybrid era. What do you think of today's news? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on these industries, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching today's market update. For more insights and daily stock market analysis, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Share this video with others who might find it helpful, and leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below. See you in the next update.